Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV da 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 da. Here to talk a little bit about low power contesting. Now by low power I don't necessarily mean the pure QRP 5 watts or less, although that would be the ideal case. I have a few recommendations for you if you plan to try low power contesting. And I've written them down. I'm going to have to look over and check. Number one, CW is probably a much better mode for this than sideband is. Mainly because you can pick and choose your frequency relative to the other frequencies or the station, the frequencies of the other stations calling the one you're trying to get. And that's point number two. You're going to have to be a predator, not the prey. You can't afford to try and hold a frequency because it isn't going to work. You have to hunt and search and find and pounce. And you have to pounce at the right time, on the right frequency, and at just the right speed. And for God's sakes, never, ever call a station that you've already contacted. Nothing exasperates one of those powerhouse stations more than somebody who calls them for the third time and their signal is weak and they had to dig them out. Your best bet is to stick to a speed such that you only need to send your call once. And then when you do call the station, just send your call once on just the right frequency at just the right speed. I guess the only other thing that I really can tell you is that you're going to have abundant patience to play this game, because a lot of times you're just not going to get the station you're trying to get. And after a certain period of time, you're going to have to just give up. I'd say 3 tries ought to do it. If you fail 3 times in a row, go look somewhere else. And then finally, one last parting shot. Your antenna rules the show here. You must get the most out of your antenna that you possibly can. Stan Gibilisco signing off from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Amateur Radio, awaiting the QRP portion of the 160 meter and 10 meter contests, both upcoming quite soon in December, when the snow won't only fly here in the holes, it'll fall too, and land, and wait my laborious removal efforts. I'm not looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to possibly getting on the air in the contests. Stan Gibilisco signing off for now, saying 73 in ham radio jargon, which means best regards. And so long, which translates in my favorite language to da-da-da-da-da-da, a sign that you should never hear sent in a contest, for crying out loud.